What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're in it here again on another Thursday night. Uh, it seems like just a part of everyday life to be here on Thursdays. It is a great opportunity for me to come in, have a good time, vent, and talk about things that I like to talk about with a lot of my family. And a lot of you guys at this point in time all feel like family. So glad to be here with everyone tonight. I do got a couple of cool things to talk about. I'm going to make it a point every week to hit another topic, whether it be treasure hunting or last week it was a kind of a current event about a hobbyist that got struck with an arrow. I'm going to make that kind of a week to week thing so that I have something to break up the monotony and educate on other things that are going on. Most of the time, it's going to be hobby related or treasure hunting or something to do with history. It's going to fall in those categories. But I do got a good one for you guys this week, and the thumbnail would be the hint. So keep that in mind. Definitely looking to bolster the live, pick it up and get it going. We got a lot of things that are coming up in my little part of the community that's separate. Sports time is coming. Football is coming. So that is going to be the post will be set up for the football pool over there. That's going to have some great prizes. As if you can pick football games, if you know how to pick them. FL Thunder Digging with Rob has been very good at it. He dethroned me at that type of deal. So, but I want everybody to get in it. And also Rob is adding silver prizes for the end of the season if everybody sticks it out and picks all the way to the end. So football is coming. I want everybody to show off your skills and come in here and pick and see if you can dethrone Rob from picks in football. Going to say some hellos really fast today because we will have a good bit of things to talk about. Some of it's going to be kind of repetitious, but we're trying to build an audience here. On Thursday nights, you got to remember now, you got the gold painting community has wrenches. He's on it on about an hour earlier than me, and he's on over there. And then you got quarter hoarder, which is always going to drag in a lot of the treasure hunting community as well. So I've got my own little niche here of folks, family members, and so I want to kind of just work on growing that and keep it a nice family affair. Old Pilon was in here early today at 6:22, right after I set up the live. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you as well. Good evening, chat. Papa Rouse in here at 7:40 saying, "Hey, Shane, liked and shared." I go back, just for all of you that know this, I go back and see where all the likes and the shares come from. That is absolutely free. If you want to help me in any way, shape, or form, that is the cheapest, easiest way to help this channel is share it. Keep it going, keep building it, and with the people that on your YouTube, your Facebook, your Instagram. By the way, we're on the Facebook tonight as well. If we do happen to give any giveaways from the giveaway tool, you should enter over there as well. If you can find me, Ohio River History on Facebook. I am trying to grow that page a little bit too. I don't get a chance to post as much over there, but I got a lot to go there. Keep that in mind. So that is all well and good. Keegan is in the chat. Keegan M. What's going on? Nice to see you. It's been a minute. Taz is in the chat. Hopefully you and Mary are doing well. Tom Kingery, what's up, my brother? Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Kevin Hawthorne, Lakeland, Florida's finest, the Citrus Network Bus King. That's what I'm going to start calling him, the Bus King, because that's what his job is. Oh, Brian Ollier is in the chat. Kevin has gone over to the vertical as well to say hi. Thank you so much, my friend. Apocalypse Pat is in the chat. I saw a video of Pat earlier today talking about the trials and tribulations of trying to drive around and what it costs to drive in this world and how hard it is to maintain. So, yeah, I saw him being a little bit frustrated, but that's okay. He's got his right to be frustrated and vent. So that's what this place is for. YouTube's good for that stuff. Randy Riddle in the chat. Good evening. I'll be lurking and watching while working high school football game. Boo boo bus living. Wow, that's cool. Thank you so much. I got a cat that's acting like a terrorist in here. Yeah, everybody, keep that in your head. Miss Jean's in the chat. Hello. DK1 Detect. Hello. I am in the Facebook as well, so don't forget to stop by over there. Give me a follow on Facebook and a like. Heck, if you can find any of my social media, give me a follow and a like. You'll see some different stuff on like Instagram, Twitter, or if they call it X. I post different things in different places. It's all me, just a little bit different for everywhere you go. Going down a little faster here. Let's see what we got. Still got a lot of Papa Rouse. Got Brian in here. Hashtag Thirsty Thursday. Higgles is the man. You want to talk about somebody that works the Facebook market? Brian is the master of Facebook posts. He's done so well at that. And then, just being a great team member and on hashtag Monday Digs, coming in here and sharing out stuff. Thank you, Brian. I love you and appreciate you, brother. Very much so. Let's see what else we got in here. I've got a cat attacking me, by the way. Anne says hello from the campfire. She must be out fending off the wild right now. But being by a campfire sounds like a good time. I'm not much on camping. I'm one of these people that believes that human beings have spent millions of years creating and trying to become inside and to where they have these nice homes protected from the elements. And I'm not about to subject myself to outdoor living again. I believe in evolution. I believe in progression, and I'm going to go forward and I'm going to stay inside. So those of you that want to sleep in a tent, never going to begrudge you for it. Not for me. I'm not a tent sleeper. Jay Paul, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Jay Paul in the chat. Thank you, sir. What else we got going tonight? My good buddy Mark, the Senile Detectorist. Hello. Hello, hello. I know that I'm going to get to hang out with Mark when it comes to Maine Dirt Days. We'll talk about that a little bit too. We had a really good night last night on Jersey Ray Diggs. I got home late. Rob held down the fort. We took care of that. We did get to give away a ticket for up there. There will be more of those coming up as soon as we get a little closer to the end of the rope on getting the tickets sold. But that it will be the 25th, 6th, and 7th of September in Springfield, Maine. If somebody is planning on going and hasn't got their flights or their reservations yet, feel free to hit me up. If somebody's looking for a little bit of maybe a little bit of a share or whatnot, I might be able to find a way to find folks for you to hang out with. If you need somebody to room with, we definitely want to make sure everybody gets accommodated with a good place to stay on a 3-day event. MDM, Metal Detecting Mermaid, Miss Anna, hashtag Monday Digs. She's been literally killing it here lately in the community, especially on the metal detecting videos. She's building her own community going forward, doing a really nice job. Everybody's got to love Miss Anna. She's such a good spirit on the beach digging. She's a great fit for Monday Digs. Personality is great for that group. It's awesome, and everybody seems to love Miss Anna. If you haven't seen my interview with Anna when she first came to the community, go back to one of my past live streams and sit down and watch that. Her and I had a really nice discussion. Got really kind of philosophical in there. A lot of stuff in that night that was just, it was a lot to digest. Got to know a lot about her in an hour or so. It was a good watch. Let us see. Randy Riddle, member for 23 months. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you and your family. I didn't see. Hopefully Taylor turned out okay. I know she had a surgery coming up, or she had it. I didn't see it. on Facebook. I try not to frequent it so much, but hopefully she's good. What a great kid. Happy Bears is in the chat. What's up, brother? There he is right there. FL Thunder digging with Rob. He is the standing reigning champion of football pick'ems on It's in the Blood. Rob did a great job last year. If you haven't seen it, Rob showed off his winning jersey from last year. The prizes are only getting better in that event. It's free to enter. Please get over and check out Rob with his winning football jersey. He got to pick one out of his choice. That's what happens when you participate in these contests. Something good is going to happen if you win. And Rob did great. There's Jeff's Obsessions. I haven't seen Jeff in a hot minute. I'm sure he stops in, but how you doing, brother? Hope to see you in Maine. Haven't talked about that yet. Also, check out Jeff. He's running the L2. If you want to learn about the L2, that's somebody else that's running it besides me. Who else we got in here? I can't remember if I think the football is on CBS Sports. Alex, if you go over to It's in the Blood, Alex will post on the community tab when she opens it up. She technically has control over it. I talked to her about that today. We might swing over there here in a little bit just to see how it's doing. There's Jesse, Old 41 Relics in the chat. Pay attention to what he posts out there because Jesse is like the master moderator. He's got it down. He's going to post all the things that I talk about. If you're interested in any of those things, be in the horizontal chat, and look for his posts. Also, if you're in the vertical and you're all coming from the live stream feed, go to the channel, hit the subscribe button, click on the bell for the notifications, and come on over to the horizontal and meet the community because I run the vertical to hopefully find some like-minded folks out there in the world that want to come in and hang out with a good community. Mainly Rob, member for 29 months. Thank you, sir. Definitely appreciate that. Rick and Angie will be in Maine Dirt Days. Everybody gets the opportunity to say hello to them. Hashtag Team Rick on Tuesday nights. Keep that in your head. Hi-ho Silva. Ed will be at Maine Dirt Days as well. Good evening, my favorite Earthlings. What a great comment. Everybody check over Hi-ho Silver on Monday nights, 6 p.m. His live stream is always jamming, and there's always some good giveaways in there. You know what? Watching how hard he worked for his giveaways and getting them lined up with his live stream inspired me. And by the way, for the Treasure Fan members, next week is Members Night, and I'm not gonna announce it, but it's gonna be a good prize for the upper tier members. So if you haven't thought about joining the upper tier, next week would be before next Monday would be a really good time, or before next Thursday. I'm sorry, because the upper tier is going to have a very, very nice prize. Not going to say anything about what it is, but it might be something from behind me here, something from Quest. Could be a pinpointer again. Could be a detector. You never can tell what we're going to throw out there. Could be a nice gift card. It could be a lot of things, but it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a better prize. The Treasure Fan for the rest of the year is going to be taken care of, and I want everybody to know that. County seat. Hey, Shane and all the peeps in chat. Thank you so much, T. I know it's either you or Ken. Not sure which one, but much love to you guys. Definitely the Wisconsin and the magnet fishing crew. I love the magnet fishers. I'm going to have to do a magnet fishing stream again. Get some of these folks back in here. Haven't had them in a while. It's about time to start doing interviews again. I got a couple things I'm working on and lining up, but haven't had anything solid here lately. A couple people that I didn't want to bother in the meantime. Of course, I had a lot of good stuff to talk about, so haven't needed an interview, so keep that in mind. Good old Tom Riley in the chat. Welcome. Thank you. I'm going to cruise to the bottom. Johnny's Corner, the official, is in the vertical, and I'm sure he's in the horizontal as well. Johnny would just signed up to be a member in the entry level. That's an Amazon gift card every month. Johnny, thank you so much. Johnny runs his lives on Friday night along with video premieres. And if you go over there, Johnny just got some new stickers. It might be time to hit him up for those. But I just saw the post on that he got the new stickers. They look good. The colors are amazing. Everybody check out Johnny's Corner. Jay Paul says, foosball is the devil. Yeah, love me some Adam Sandler movies. Gonna go down a little faster here. Little Penny's in the chat. How are you doing, my dear? I see your name is a winner in a lot of places. I saw you won a silver pendant. I think that was on Hi-Ho Silver. Congratulations. Everybody keep it up. Winning them prizes. Madison, Maine, Mr. Richie. Hopefully Richie will come down and sell some books at Maine Dirt Days. I haven't got the honor of hanging out with Richie, but I sure want to. Has been one of the people that I've been in parts with in this community since I've been here. He and I has shared a detector of choice back in the day, and I watched a lot of his videos, and I got very familiar, and I liked watching that whole Maine circuit. I can't wait to dig in Maine. There's Miss Angie says, hello, Mean Shane. And I'm going to say, everybody, Angie's the most spry 70-year-old you're ever going to meet. I'm just telling you. The most spry. Go to West Shore Hobbies. Go to the community tab there and go get your Maine Dirt Days. It only says 2 days on there because I made those before Rob added a day. I made the ticket. I'm not changing it. It is a 3-day event, 3 days, $200. Check it out. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a good time. I definitely am locked into going at this point. Plane tickets are bought. I'm going to be landing in Springfield, or not Springfield. I'm going to be landing in, I can't remember where it's at, 3 hours south. I have to drive up. So there's Silver Wishes. What's up, my dear? Hopefully you're doing better now. Heard you had to stay with some medical stuff. Let's see. I'm going to get to the bottom so we can talk about other things. Team Rick right there. Again, there it is. Johnny's a new member. Thank you, brother. And that shows up on both sides. Also, I am now an ambassador for Subterix. We'll be getting those added to all the social media. ORH1 is my particular code. If you want to support the small guy in Subterix, pick me. If you decide you want to get a thing, if you're a veteran, get over there. It's got benefits for you. Subterix is going to up your game in metal detecting. If you're into the research and you want to get the best results when you go out to dig, go to Subterix. If you sign up, ORH1, there is a link right there. Jesse's got it. Subterix.com/?ref equals ORH. I think it's ORH1, but I'm not positive. That might be just the code. But anyway, Subterix. Those guys are awesome. Josh has been great. Merrill has always been super good to me, and Ryan has been outstanding, and I just met him. Let's see. There's Lucinda. How are you? Nice. Jesse, thank you for posting all those. You keep my brain moving. When I start to get a little stagnant, I get down to one of your posts, and I know. I went to CBS Sports, signed up, but do not see your channel there. It'll pop up. I'll get it there. I will. If somebody, I'll dig up the link during the live tonight if I have time. I think it goes live. I think it's supposed to go live Tuesday. You know what? While I'm just sitting here talking it, I'll just see if I can get it. I just want to see if I can get them lined up. Let's see. Pro Football Challenge. There it is. My pools. It's in the blood. Welcome back for 2026. Alert players. So if you're already in, Players are going to be alerted. Send. Okay, let's see. Well, I got the first one up for the year. Let's see. I'm going to post this link, and if it works out, so be it. If not, I apologize. There it is. The first week is on there. I think that should get you to it. If not, it should get you close. It's in the blood. Football pick'ems. Let me look at the standings, and we'll see how many people are in there. A lot. I see some people has already locked in their picks. Lucinda is in there. Larry is in there. JP has locked in his picks. So just keeping that. Ann has locked in her picks. So you guys are finding it. We're going to make this thing blow up this year. I got to say that we've got, it looks like about, if we get to 100 folks in there this year that pick consistently, that really get in here and work it, I'm going to up the prizes. So I'm going to make it tough. I'm going to try to win my own pool because that's what I want to do. But yeah, we've got some people in here already. I'll share it over here in a little while. Let you guys take a quick look. Let's see. I'm going to go faster now to get down here to the bottom. We've been through 20 minutes. You guys, it goes so fast. There's Lucinda. She's got her picks locked in. Hopefully you guys can get in there on that. Everybody needs to get in there and pick it. Smash that like. 60 is the number right now. If we get to 60, there's always a giveaway attached. Definitely going to go through probably the StreamYard giveaway tool. We'll put something here at the end. So hang out, enjoy the conversation, add to the conversation. Hopefully y'all have something to talk about when I start the conversation here in just a minute. Looking at the chat. Yeah, look at that. Apocalypse Pat, I got him a new pinpointer. Actually, it was new to him. Now he has won a detector from us, and now he has a Nocta pinpointer, and he is out. He's got a new permission, and he is out digging. It says, gotta try out the new pinpointer today. Bear scared me off. Yeah, he's got bears, so he's got to be careful out there. But Pat, glad to see you out. Hit me up about if you haven't figured out what to do about the battery. I should be able to help you in some manner. So, yeah, I want to dig some holes. Not going to be this weekend. I got news in my own personal life that we can talk about too. I don't normally share it, but it's kind of crazy how long it's been to get to this point. Let's see. I'm going a little faster. Anybody in the chat today that is interested in going to Maine at some point? Yeah, if you're interested, please hit me up, because we're going to probably at some point we are probably going to give away another ticket or two, just depending on the sales. I love it. The sales have been just very slow and steady the whole time, but you look up and you're selling a bunch of tickets. So the event's going to have plenty of space for everybody to dig, plenty of acreage, plenty of good spots, potential home runs. Rob thinks that somebody's going to find gold. Man, if somebody finds a gold coin or something like that, that would be the best. I want to find a gold coin. I want to be one of the ultimate bucket listers as a gold coin. You're most welcome, Miss Anna. Much love to you. Ezra will be at Maine Dirt Days. He will be one of the people out there helping you get to your spots. Ezra is the man. I'm going to go a little faster. Let's see. Surgery went well and she's recovering good. That's great to hear. Randy, yeah, you got such a good kid. At Florida Hunt, I really enjoyed spending time with you and your daughter. Well, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I come home scarred from down there, spending all that time with Angie, but I did enjoy hanging out with you guys for sure. Everybody else that I got to hang out with was a good time. Love to spend some time with Charlie. Got to spend time with Robert. Helps when you start week 15-1. You know what? Getting a lead is nice, my friend. I'm telling you, I'm excited for football this year. Uh, I'm going to set up and do a stream this weekend on the sports channel because I'm ready to talk some football. So everybody be sure to get over to It's in the Blood and subscribe over there. If you want to hear a different side of me, come to the sports channel. Keep digging what's going on. Thank you so much. Purchase your Maine Dirt Days ticket. Keep looking at Jesse's links. There's Miss Qbot right there. How you doing, Suzanne? WestShoreHobbies.com. Definitely got somebody hooked up today. Going to have a nice somebody went all in on the manicure. I had almost an hour-long conversation today with a new customer. He lives down by Park Rat Pat, Rob. He lives down over there by him. I might try to get those two guys hooked up. He went manicure today, was picking out his stuff, and I was helping him get set up for the veterans discount. West Shore Hobbies does do the Mind Lab 15% for veterans. I'm going to get him squared away. He is a vet, and he's down there close to Pat. I think I'm going to try to hook them guys up so that they have somebody to dig with. You need an invite to get into the group. Okay. Let me see. Invite friends. How's that? Copy link. Pool link. Copy to clipboard. Let's try it. Let's see if this works. I just posted it. Tell me if that helps. I'm going to get to the bottom here. You guys check that link. Thank you, Lucinda. What a good, I love this group of folks, by the way. Everybody in here, super awesome. I'm working my way to the bottom. Everybody's posting the link. I just posted what I think is the invite link. Qbot founder second ring. Awesome. Talca from Chile in the house. Everybody show some Talca love. Angie has a quest scheduled for Tuesday. Going to be fun. Can't wait. It's getting that time of year when everybody's going to be home in the evenings again for live streams and talking. So that's awesome. Thank you, Johnny. Love you too, my friend. Trying to get down here. Let's see. Neil is in the chat. What's going on? Thank you, bro. Treasure hunting Neil. I saw somebody else. Who was that? Miss Rachel is in here. Feeding Texas, so popping in and out. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for having us last night. Sorry I couldn't have been on anymore. Work's killing me. Speaking of work, Johnny Smallpepper, the man, the myth, the legend. There it is. Invite you to visit my YouTube channel. Watch my new video. Everybody go see Talca's new video. You were all blue, so you can go see Talca. Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to get to the bottom. Yeah, I see, Rob. Lucinda got hers in. That's awesome. Says invalid link. Okay, if you guys, I will get it fixed. I promise. Trying to get to the bottom here. Yes, Pat got his pin pointer and was out today. Yeah, and that's another thing. If you want to get into the hobby and haven't got into it yet, have a discussion. I had somebody on Facebook message me today about, what all gear I have that's in the used department to, because they weren't ready to buy something new. And I got used gear as well. Bud Files is in the chat. Thank you so much. Brian, I wish you could go. You're one I look forward to meeting. Rachel says, I'm not interested in going to Maine at all. I heard that there's that the bugs up there are bigger. Big flies, big mosquitoes like elephants. I don't know. I have gotten all my stuff squared away. I'm finally got my flight ready to go. That's all done now. Luis is in the chat. What's up, my brother? Nice to see you. I'm trying to get to the bottom here. Yeah, if you want questions, there's my personal email, my YouTube email. I answer anybody that reaches out to me. Anybody that texts me, anybody that reaches out, definitely hit you up. Also, be sure to get over to Facebook. There you go. Right there. Okay, it went on the Facebook. Get over there if you can. Papa Ralph says it worked. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I'm just going to scroll to the bottom. This one here really determines what we try to put on next year. I know Rob has put significant effort in on, with feet on the ground in that area. And just to secure good places for people to dig, we really wanted to put on a nice show for everybody, and get a bunch of fun stuff to do, events, time, all that stuff and spend time together. I've got a few extra days there. If you haven't if you're going to be up that way and you want to get something extra out of the weekend, message Rob. I'm sure he might be able to hook you up with something else, like an additional hunt after the weekend is over. If you don't have to go right back, just something on the personal level, it's going to be available. All right. So So hellos are over by 9:30. I can't believe it takes that long to get through this chat, and I blew through it. You guys are flipping awesome. We have discussed a little bit about Maine Dirt Days. We have discussed football pick'ems because the season's right around the corner. I do want to mention, like I said, that last week we talked about the kayaker in Minnesota, Corey Hendrickson, who was out there night fishing on his kayak and got impaled with an arrow. I did want to follow up on that just a little bit and let you guys know that they did not find anybody in connection with that or make an arrest. The people that were shooting the fireworks off on the shore, nobody has been implicated, and somebody is probably getting away with putting an arrow through this man's foot. Thankfully, it only hit him in the foot, right? Thankfully that, from that distance, somebody had to be a pretty good shot, but thankfully it did not clack him. It did not hit him in the chest or the head or any place life-threatening. I know he's hobbling around. He is going to be okay on crutches, but as of right now, there has been no arrests made. It doesn't seem like they're going to catch anybody. You know what? I hope somebody has a real hard time sleeping at night. It should be very tough to live with yourself by hurting somebody like that. So it does blow me away. I think I'm gonna try to reach out to this guy. I'm gonna see if I can get him to come on and talk about his fishing. He's gonna be a celebrity for a little while, but I bet I can round him up and get him in here to talk about it. I bet it'd be a fun conversation, even though, it's not fun that it happened, but it'll be fun in hindsight when he's well. You're right. There's a special place for people like that, for sure. But we're gonna veer off of that topic just for a second. And to this week here, I wanted to let everybody know that that he's a hobbyist out doing what he loved at night fishing. I did see an interview with him that said that he is going to try to stay away from being out there at night by himself. I think that might be a smart move. But somebody that doesn't want to, I don't know, is going to be a little timid about that now. And that's a shame. We all need to do our hobbies and we all need our fun time, our downtime. because the world we live in is monotonous and crazy, and there's a lot of crazy people in it. So the things that we do to vent and have a good time should be treasured. And I feel sorry for this guy that it had to happen. But I'm going to lead it into what I wanted to talk about a little bit this week. And of course, I read quite a bit, and now that we have Subterix out there, we've got research tools for the United States and stuff like that. But treasure hunting goes way further than what we swing with a metal detector or throwing a magnet off of a bridge or panning gold in a creek. There's some aspects of it that we do venture out into and have fun with. There's a lot of people in the chat that use an emo, right? We do a little bit of underwater treasure hunting at these swim beaches and such like that. Snorkeling is a fun thing. I was perusing the internet and I came across a article, and it really prompted me to sit down and read it. And it was talking about this citizen's tip leads these Greek divers into this 2,400-year-old merchant ship off the island of Andros in Greek, what that ship was carrying was these ancient pots, and they're called amphora, and they're like point-tipped pots. And there was, when they found this wreck of this ship, it's over 140 foot deep, and they didn't say exactly what that was found inside of it, but it was a cargo ship that was out there, and I'm going to say it's the Aegean Sea that's right there by Greece in that area. Not exactly sure geographically, but there was they've like 2,400-year-old wine, and these pots went to the bottom of the ocean, and they sit there undisturbed, since the 5th century BC. They think that there's things like olive oil and grains and wine in these, and they're calling it, they're calling this discovery, they're calling it like a major archaeological discovery, just because it's letting people, kind of see what it was like, for merchants then. Hey, where was the ship going? Who was purchasing this stuff? I'm going to read a little bit from it today and just kind of let everybody, get the grasp of how cool this really is that Greek Sephoriate of Underwater Antiquities received an anonymous report from a private citizen. They gave the location, depths, and some artifacts, and dispatched a 3-person dive team to verify that this wreckage was real. And it was it was 144 feet below the surface of the Aegean off the island of Andros. Man, my brain's pretty good. 400 BC, 600 to 650 point bottom commercial amphora. Is still largely intact. Marine growth is on top of them, and they've pulled up. I know that they've pulled up one of each kind when I read the other article, and basically said that these items have been preserved on the sea floor for 2,400 years. And what does that really mean? It means that there's going to be a lot of research that's done, and there's going to be a lot that's learned from what's inside those things. I can't wait to find out a little bit more about that. There was so much of them in one spot. I think they said they found a part of the anchor, which was lead. The part of the anchor, which was lead, and they still think, you know what? I'm going to show some of this really quick. Let's go. Let's see. It's a minute long. I don't know. And they say it's a Roman shipwreck on this one. Maybe no, that's not the same one. See, it's not the right one. I'm not going to show that. They found it on July 31st, or at least they announced it, calling a find that enriches our knowledge of trade and navigation during the late classical period. The cargo's composition, 3 distinct amphora types from different corners of the ancient Aegean wine trade, offers one of the clearest recent windows into how merchant vessels in the late 5th and 4th centuries BC actually organized their commerce, not as simple as port to port runs, but as a multi stop aggregation of goods from geographically separate producers. So they're running the trade, and we think of the ancient world as being not very. We look at it as not very advanced, but without the technology that we had today, these folks were having a market across different. They knew where to travel. I just think of all the things that goes with that, knowing how to navigate without navigation systems, getting from one port to the next. How did they know where to go? The stuff that goes along with how they got from A to B in that time frame is just amazing. It blows me away. And then I'm sitting here thinking, well, if that was the cargo, what were they getting paid in? Was it trade? Were they getting paid in Roman coins? 5th century coins BC would be really cool. What about the pots? Look at these pots that are down there. This pottery has been underwater for 2,400 years and survived and held its contents intact. I think of all the things that go along with stuff like that, and it really blows me away to how advanced the thought process had to be then for people. It's just one of those things that I really had a hard time thinking about and figuring out when I started reading the article. And evidently, the Mediterranean is loaded with this kind of stuff. William is in the pool. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got to look this up. I'm a little leery to show some of the media that goes along with it, just because I just don't want to, because I'm not sure how that'll play out. But please check it out. It's easy to find if you look it up. Once you search it once, it's going to hit your feed and you're going to see YouTube videos and whatnot. But yeah, there was wine and fish sauce. What did fish sauce taste like in 400 BC or 480? Grains. What's the difference in the grains between then and now? How well was it preserved underwater for 2,400 years? I just think that the answers are going to go on. And next week, I will have some more. I'll have some more information maybe on it, and I should. I wouldn't trust 2,400 tartar sauce. No way, bro. But these guys are going to go through and they're going to learn stuff from it, and I guarantee you we're going to be better off for what these archaeologists and scientists learn about this trade. Johnny, yeah, buddy, Thursday's hangout was awesome. Yeah, everybody, it's definitely a great crowd in here, and do support the other creators that stop in here to say hi. Rachel's on Wednesdays, Angie's is on Tuesdays, Johnny's on Friday, Rob is on Saturday and Sunday, along with Papa Rouse, Mr. Bill. He's on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays as well. Sometimes Apocalypse Pat will run a live during the day. You'll see a bear out in the middle of nowhere. There are so many people in here that put out content for us to hang out with. And, it is awesome. And a lot of people make videos. And you know what? Everybody should check them out. Talca makes videos. Just keep it. Jesse's posting links to this. I'm telling you, the ancient merchant stuff is really cool. It's probably one of those ways that you're going to find out and learn about things. It's great for today. Learning how our history, how people did things is awesome. There's Miss Robin in Facebook stopping in saying hello. I'm going to start looking through because we've made it through some time here. I'm going to check out and see how we're doing today. These likes and so on and so forth. It's another smaller crowd today, but I don't care. 32 likes. Like I said, 60 is the magic number. Always looking to grow the stream just a little bit. Anybody that swings over, thank you for the like over on Facebook. Definitely appreciate that. Marty showed up. Thank you, sir. I definitely appreciate that. Look at that. Some of the folks in here are going to start their own live streams. Qbot, she's going to run one in September. We got to hang out with Miss Suzanne at Waverly. It's all really cool. Having the grandson and granddaughter over for family time, for sure. Spend time with your family. That's the most important thing in this world, is we only have so much time. If you're going to choose to spend it, where you spend it and who you spend it with is important. Also, anybody else that is, let's see. Let's go. Made picks already. Rob, I just have to pay for the gypsy to update me. Looky there. Definitely keep that in mind. The football pick'em is important. The sports channel, we haven't had the time to really invest in it. I really want to get Alex back in there. Want to get that going again for the fall. Just to comment on the football games and do our weekly picks. Give you guys our insight on how we think things are going to go early in the week. I'm working on getting her set back up for a live with me again. I miss it. Wayne is in here, the fuzzy Sasquatch. One donation is already going up there to Commons, Michigan, sending a detector up that way just because I want to support them up there. Wayne is willing to, he wants to, if I can get Quest to warm up just a little bit, we're going to have, I'm going to have some, if they let us be distributors, I was going to set up in Wayne's area up there, let him do some stuff in his bar, sell a few detectors up there. There's a couple other people up there that are interested in the hobby. I wanted to help them out. The Quest Air, that's my next testing event right there. You put your cell phone in the Quest detector, and that is your head unit, and you go out and metal detect. That's my next venture right there. We're going to run that. Definitely going to get a couple detectors up there to Wayne so that he has something. He asked me for a donation for a charity, and I obliged. That is what it's all about. But we do need some people to step up and pick some tickets up so we can finish selling out Maine Dirt Days so I can stop worrying about it. Been watching a detectors from South Africa. Met a guy from Jacksonville. Going to try to meet up and hunt this winter. Yeah, that's the other thing. Building and making new relationships through metal detecting. Finding people to go out and dig with is always awesome. It's amazing. Finding people to dig with. I've made so many good relationships. It is not even funny, just from people that I've met. I'm putting up, yeah, there you go. Rob's putting up 2 silver halves for everyone that stays in all year and does their picks. Everyone, that'll be one winner picked from a duck race. And then, yeah, look, Rob, Rob wants it to be successful. And, when you've got other people in the community helping you pull off things that you want to do to make things successful, that's what it's about. It's standing together. I appreciate Rob works really hard to keep his community together, and we all just kind of need to follow suit. Rocky's in the chat. What's up, Rocky? Beth says, sorry, not chatting. I've been working on vet cards. Yep. It's early, but a lot going on. Vet cards. What are vet cards? I'd like some elaborate, like veterinarian or veterans. Curious. Definitely curious. Wayne or Neil, Beth, let me know. Jesse says he'll be in last. I bet you won't be in last. If you pick every single week, you will not be in last, because we have people that come in and they pick and then they bail. And that happens. They don't get all their picks in. But if you're hanging out till the end of the year, you got a chance to win a couple silver halves, and you never can tell. Some people do really well, and then they get into it, and then they really get to be a part of it. And then pick'ems for football, something that people didn't think they were any good at, are. And it gets really interesting. We are at 36 likes, so we've still got, I'd say, a little over 20 minutes or so. So let's see if we can lock in them likes, get it up to that magic number. I want to try to keep growing the stream again as we get closer to the fall. Definitely next week is going to be members night next Thursday. Anybody that's in the Treasure Fam portion of that, I will announce sometime this weekend what that prize is going to be. At minimum, it's going to be something like it might be a pinpointer, it might be an entry-level detector, not sure just yet. Could be a bigger gift card, could be a ticket for Maine Dirt Days. It could be something like that. Neil says those are for veterans cards. I'm really interested in what you're doing for the veterans. I would like to see something like that because supporting our veterans is super important to me. Larry says the link didn't work. One of them did. Hopefully it's mine. Let me copy it again. I'll try it again and see if it's this one that works. I'm not sure, but we'll shoot it out there. Let's see, what do we got here? Hopefully that event worked. Scott McClory over on the Facebook side. Scott is officially has the name Do Not Get McCloried. That means show up for your giveaways if you win. I've been McCloried on a few of them because I either don't stay or I stop by and I chat for a minute, then I go. It's happened. Chris, Show Me Treasure, says that I no more than get in the chat and get a phone call. If I miss saying hello, apologize. Yeah, that's another thing. Life knocks us all down. But Chris, to your point, I did send Greg Darrow out there in one of the clubs that you're in. He bought some gear. I gave him a great price for some gear for one of his upcoming hunts. I'm going to support those clubs out there in Missouri. So those clubs there, keep that in mind. Those are going to be clubs that I am supporting, Rob and I, next year. Definitely going to work on, the smaller clubs and people that have these hunts, trying to get items out there for, to lure people in to join a club, be a part of it. I want y'all we're going to work in that manner to keep that stuff alive. So that's been one of the goals of Rob and I this year, is to stay in here and doing events and clubs. So Greg reached out, definitely helped him for his stuff coming up. So if you're going to one of those hunts, he's been very vocal. I like the guy. Hey, Shane, how do we sign up for your NFL Pick'em Leagues? Can you post a link? I posted it. Hopefully it works. But Larry said that it was invalid. I'm going to keep posting that link. Hopefully it's the right one. If not, yeah. Cards for Veterans Day. Thank you so much. Anything we do for veterans. Rocky, anytime, bro. I've got a lot going tomorrow and Saturday. I'm working my days off for a lot of different things, but this week is after this week. Hopefully, I start getting a little bit of a reprieve. Yeah, it's been tough. I go tomorrow and I have to do some stuff for work tomorrow. I got to get the settlement for my car on my accident. And I got to get all that stuff taken care of. And then hopefully I get to buy a car this weekend and get myself back in the saddle. Yeah, Larry, try the second link. I'm going to keep posting it. Definitely hit those. Smash the thumbs up. I'm going to go over. Johnny hit it on his sister channel, Johnny's Corner Unplugged. Hit him up. Join up over there. There's 41 in the chat right at this exact moment, including a few on Facebook and the vertical. So we have 42 likes in the horizontal, and we have about 15 minutes. It is not unheard of for the likes to come in at the end. I'll throw out some form of a gift card there. Let's see. And the one thing about football is that it's really, really nice because everybody has a team, everybody has an opinion, and it's a blast. Scott says nobody wants to get McCloried. It's happened. Oh, really? Says the maximum amount of entries are in the pool. I'll have to talk to Alex about that. If so, if that's the case, I'm gonna fix it. So there's gonna be anybody that will have to re-enter. That's crazy. I can't believe it's filled up. If I have to, I'll start a second one. Chris, thank you for the 5 memberships. You're the best. Much appreciated. Torchy's in the chat. Robin swung over from Facebook as well. Chris has been a member for 49 months. Man, it just seems like yesterday. Andrew's in the chat. There's my bro right there. He is definitely one of those guys trying his best to get out there and do his thing, live his way. I love it. Amy and Chase, hello. Thank you. Hopefully everybody's finding a lot of treasure. I'm for sure. Yeah, hit me up. If you want a different link than what I have posted on the website, hit me up personally. I got the 22s and the 18s as well. I'm having some trouble with the website right now, so I got them up there. But if you hit me up and leave me a comment that you want a different size or a different color, I'll try to accommodate. Wow, thank you, Scott. Oh, hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's unlimited. I thought there was some of those that had, that had thousands of people. Uh-oh, hang on a second. Sorry, I got to take this text. Let's see what it says. One second. There we go. Sorry. All right. So I think Alex is going to work on getting something on the community tab. That's where we're going with that. There's Maddie in the chat. Hello, Miss Maddie. I like the logo. Thank you. Sorry that you're not feeling well. Please smash the like for Shane. I appreciate y'all. The Johnny's Corner crew, always, always, always. Up to 46. Let's go. Up to 46 of you great folks. There is another. There you go. Stop in on your other accounts. Guess what? If you stop in on your other accounts, people are going to click on it. You might get another subscriber there. It's always good. Everything's rigged against me, and I can prove it. Not complaining. You don't ever really complain, dude. Everybody just kind of goes about their business, doing life the best they can. I know you do the same thing. It's nice to see you live life the way you want to. Ron E is in the chat. Hello, thank you so much. Let's go. Let's see what else we got here. Like I said today, this weekend I will have a vehicle again of my own. Right now I'm in a rental. Had an accident a few weeks back, and it's been tough getting through it. So you don't realize that you pay insurance day in and day out, and yes, Scott, you can adjust your picks. You pay for insurance day in and day out, and they take the money immediately every month. But then when it comes time for you to use it, you have to stay on the insurance companies to get things done. And I know they're probably pretty backed up, and I know that's why, I understand that everybody has issues, but when you're without a vehicle and your ability, your freedom is compromised because, they would tell me to do something, I'd go do it immediately. I'd drop whatever I'm doing. I'd go down and make sure and sign this release for the collision people to look at the car. You go over, you drop the keys off here, you get your title and get it set up so that that you can get to the next step in the process of your claim. And my car did not have that much visible damage, quarter panel, headlight, door, stuff like that. But the suspension was jacked underneath, and I ended up having over $13,000 worth of damage for repair. I was really surprised that there was that much. Looky there. Miss Risha dropping in 10 jewels. Can I have real jewels, Risha? I prefer some like diamonds or rubies and stuff. If you guys don't know, Miss Risha is absolutely been killing it. With the metal detector. Her and James, they go out and they're doing their own thing. She kills it with the metal detector. Every time she digs something up, she just keeps topping herself. Week in, week out, month in, month out. You got to love the Iron Antler folks. Some of the absolute best people in here. I'm telling you right now. Hands down. Amy and Chase, I found a Tootsie car, or it could a Barclay. I'm not sure which one. It's small. It is pretty awesome, though I never found an old toy car until today. That's badass. Gotta say, it is badass. The Tootsie is. I got a Tootsie, and I got Tootsie, and I got what's the other one? The other British one. Oh my gosh. It ended up being Matchbox. Come on, somebody help me out. My brain is lost. Golly, my brain is shocked. I'm brain dead. Lesney, thank you, Chris. I got my Lesney. I got my Lesney at Digstock in New York. It was one of my first good finds up there. The Lesneys are cool as well. Lesney, I know inside my little cabinet there, which I ought to just start breaking everything out of that thing one night and just sitting in here and hanging out and showing everybody the stuff that I got in my treasure chest there. I got the treasure chest there. I also got my safe. I got my old tumbler there. I got it's tough to see sometimes. I got the glass bread case there. I got a bunch more coins there. I got the tumbler. I got a tumbler there, a tumbler over here. My basement is full of display cases. I've got one that I can't even put up because it messes with the lighting in here so bad. Ed says SLQ this week. I have not got one. I've never got an SLQ. I just dug either an 1820s or an 1840s large cent, but I can't get an SLQ. Cannot. It drives me crazy. Yeah, I think so, Johnny. I do. And a lot of times I don't think the stuff that I find is that amazing. Most of the time I don't think that people really want to see it. I've done other lives where I've showed the stuff that I found and I'm able to talk about it for over an hour. But I still don't, I look at my finds, I think I see some other guys out there. Buckle Boy is one of them that finds great stuff. And then you watch guys like Green Mountain Metal Detecting and the Hoover Boys, and you watch what they find. And a lot of times I feel like my stuff fails by comparison, but I have a blast digging it. Yeah, I don't have an SLQ. It makes me mad. I've dug and dug and dug, and I've never found one. I'm going to flip this up. The horizontal is now at, need 10 more likes, 10 more likes in less than 10 minutes. Okay. Let me check that out really fast. While we're waiting, Beth has sent me an email. Let's see. Why do I not see it in there? Oh, yeah, I see an email that says It's in the Blood is back for another year. Visit the pool. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I wonder if she sent it to this one. Nope. Beth, where did you send that? I want to see the picture. Maybe it's on my Facebook. Let me look here. Let's see. Sure, just curious. I want to see what's up. I don't know where it's at, Miss Beth. I'm looking. Excited though that the football pool is back. Definitely excited. Look for a live stream from It's in the Blood. Let's see. Definitely looking for that. Definitely anybody that's coming here on alternate channels, please love the other guys that are in here. Ezra, easy digging. My first silver quarter was an 1876. Still no SLQ. A seeded quarter on the centennial. The centennial quarter for this country is your first silver quarter. Tell me that's not amazing. Tell me that you can only go. There's nowhere that's almost a pinnacle year for me. Our country was 100 years old, and you've got a seeded quarter and no SLQ. I don't have a seeded quarter. I don't have a barber quarter. The big silver from that far back has eluded me. I do have a half real. I have a half real, but I don't have a seeded dime. So keep that in mind. But it's just funny how things elude us, right? It's tough sometimes to find it, and that's okay. Just keep it in mind. Next week, Treasure Fan members are going to be in line to get something really good on Members Night. Can't wait to see how many people show up for that night. The gift card for the entry level folks will be there as well. Anybody that's in the upper echelon will be in both races, and we're going to put something in huge. It's going to be good. Don't know what it's going to be just yet, but I will announce it on a community post this weekend. Might just throw a little hint out there for like the Monday Digs thumbnail. Not sure, but let's see where we are at right now. I bet we're really close. I want to give away a gift card tonight. So you guys, 4 more likes. 4 more likes in 6 more minutes. Come on, we can do that. Let's go. Nez is in the chat. What's up, my dear? Much love to you and yours. Yeah, Marty did kill it. Marty dug, I'm not going to say what he dug, but he dug something that I've only dug one of in my life. And I'm proud to have the one that I have. So congratulations to Marty. I'm telling you, this group is awesome. My white whale is seated. No seating coin of any variety. I'm with you, Ed. No seated. Andrew has 7 Walking Liberty halves. I've only got 1, and it's on my neck. The other coin on my neck is Adatoche silver, but it's not real. I mean, it's real silver, and it's from that ship, but it's not a real coin. It was a stamped out of that silver for sale to commemorate the ship. Let's see. Yay, Nez. Everybody show Miss Nez some love. You know what I miss? I miss Miss Nez's her art live streams on Saturday night when I used to be sitting at my computer doing edits. I would just chill out and listen to her talk while she'd draw or paint or whatever she'd do. It was one of my favorite times on YouTube. And then I met that Johnny Small Pepper guy, and it was okay. Thank you, Denise. Much love, my dear. Congratulations on the Coinstar find. Yeah, Kenran. Congratulations on the Coinstar. 59. We got 1 more to go. I'm going to get up a StreamYard giveaway tool because I know we're going to hit it. It's going to be simple. Let's go. As soon as I see it, it's going to flip over. Okay, somebody says I see 61. We hit it. Okay, that's the deal. We hit it this week. We got it. The gift card is ready to be given away. Look, I don't know if you can or not. We're going to check and see. But you can get over and put it in on Facebook. You can put it in on the vertical or the horizontal. Try putting it in on all 3. We'll see how it turns out. But it's going to be hashtag. There it comes right there. As soon as you see it, start putting it in. We're going to take entries for 3 minutes. Must still be present to win. You can't just put it in and check out. And you do have to respond within 60 seconds of being notified that you are a winner. Keep that rolling. We have 3 minutes and counting for get some likes. Tesla Forever Rob right there, a channel that has not banned me. Oh, Johnny said his oldest coin is a 65 Jefferson, not even silver. Oh. Dang, that sucks. 1 great, 1 terrible. We got about 2 minutes, 28 entries. You guys are slamming it out. Looking at it going here. Patty D is in the chat. Thank you. Love Miss Patty. You know, Miss Patty D, she always sends me some of the best little reminders of how nice it is today. You know, just things in chat that show that she appreciates folks. Love it whenever I open. Sometimes I don't get them every single day because I wait and open them up. There'll be like 5 or 6 of them in there, and I'll open them up, and it always puts a smile on my face on my Facebook. Miss Nez says I should be on Saturday night. Hopefully I will be around. Chris dug his first seated dime this year, 1840. Blew me away. Found on a documented Civil War site. Awesome. I need seeded something. 35 entries, just over a minute to go. But yeah, looking at there, we got them all in there. The 60s. Hashtag gift card. Let's go. No way. You're going to be eating hot peppers with Pappy the Pod Destroyer and Dan on Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern for Johnny. Oh, man, I got to be in for that. Let's see. I'll be working. I'll be at work, but I will tune in. Everybody go see Nez Lover Saturday night. Everybody get in for that gift card. We're about to roll it. About to roll the gift card. I see everybody's in here as much as possible. Let's go. Give you all just another second while I'm getting to the bottom. Let's see. Everybody's rolling in, checking names. I want to see who's still around just so I know. Much love to you folks. It's been, you know what, considering what all goes on a Thursday night, this crowd is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Okay, Relic Reaper Don is in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Tom Kingery's bouncing around. Thank you, Tom. Scott says I'm a total wuss with spicy food. I love it, dude. It's my jam. I love spicy stuff. All right, that's it. I'm to the bottom of the chat. Ann is the last one in the chat right now. We have 39 entries, 47 in the chat. I'm going to get the share screen up. We're going to roll this bad boy off, and then we are going to call it a day. There it is right there. Hashtag gift card. The email address is going across the bottom. It will be a West Shore Hobbies gift card. Please drop me an email so I can communicate with you, and then I will send you a special $20 gift card and how to use it. And there you go. And that will be it. Also, if anybody's interested in Subterix, I'm an ambassador over there. Please use that link right there, subterix.com/?ref=ORH1. That will get you, and that'll get you in over there, and it'll help me out as well. All right, here we go. Getting ready to roll it out. He's the last one that I see in there. 40 entries, perfect. 40 entries, 45 in chat, 60 seconds after I draw your name. Let's go. Scott McClory says, best of luck, y'all. Let's go. I want to win it. I'll pick who I give it to if I win it. I'll pick nobody better than Chris. Show me treasure. That is good karma every day of the week. Chris has been my brother for a long time in here. I dare you to say it's rigged. Chris always shows up, shows out, supports the community. Can't ask for a better person in the chat to get the dub. Chris, drop me an email. However you want it, I will send you a code for a gift card. Got all kinds of stuff. If you don't see what you're looking for in there, hit me up. I bet I can get it for you, and we will work something out. West Shore Hobbies, Maine Dirt Days. Get your tickets now. We're getting ready to head into September. We're coming down to the nitty gritty of getting all these tickets out there. There is going to be plenty of giveaways. There's enough silver out there to choke a couple horses. Definitely going to have a good time. Everybody's going to have an opportunity for good natural digs and go away with some silver. Football's coming up. It's in the blood. I will have me alive somewhere over there, hopefully this weekend or early next week. Definitely might be Tuesday. I definitely might have that in the plans. Got that rolling on. Let's see, what else do we got? Wounded Warriors is one of them. St. Jude's and Young Detectorists. I haven't got it up on the website yet. I got everything made, but these magnets are going to go up for sale. These magnets are any proceeds from these magnets are going to go towards buying young kids or beginners a detector. That is Rob and mine's mission, is to get the youth of our country, people that want to be into the hobby, give them an opportunity. And if you want to donate to that, I got a stack of 50 of these bad boys. And if you want to donate to that on West Shore Hobbies, there will be a link for that coming up this weekend sometime. Meant to do it last week. I've been working so much that that some of the stuff is getting kind of tough. Everything that's on there, you can support Buckle Boys book. You can buy your ticket for Maine Dirt Days, and that also is going to put money in the hands of charities like Wounded Warriors, like St. Jude's. And then also, we're always going to be doing for kids. Definitely got one donation going out to Commons, Michigan for Expressions of the Outdoors. There's I can't remember the exact event that they're having up there, but I'm going to send something up to them. Definitely looking forward to that. Chris, thank you so much for frequenting my live streams, being my friend. I wish you would want to promote making some more of your stuff because I love putting your stuff out here too. If you are in the community and you make a product and you're trying to support yourself, get with me. I got a community page on the website. I will feature your product and try to help sell it for you. So keep that in mind as well. All right, guys. I ran late today. I don't ever run this late. 10:21. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Also, sign up over at It's in the Blood. Be a subscriber over there. Yeah, Chris. When the weather cools down, I had so much fun giving away your products in here. It was such a blast, and watching you make those was awesome as well. YouTube is our entertainment around here. There's lots of great lives, lots of great people. I will see you guys really soon. Thank you guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Show love to one another and get out and dig some holes. Peace out.